lovies. I'm running through it today because I'm sorry that I'm a day late and $1 short. But hi, guys. It's all Wendy's fault. It was weekend at Wendy's, Buck Bernie's, Wendy's, and baby, I needed a whole day to recover in a good way, but that's why we're a day late with the podcast. But it won't happen again from now on moving forward. You will find it on YouTube, the Miss Jones Morning Show, the reunion at 6 p.m. on Mondays. Okay. We just needed a 24-hour pass. That's it. And I also want to thank everybody who engages with me on my Jonesing After Dark IG posts. They randomly pop up because the bitch is not that organized. It's just when the mood hits me, but you guys always come, so thank you to the Jonesy Stompers, Jumpers, Core, Crew, whatever we're going to call ourselves. I appreciate you all. Also, I would like to, in honor of Women's History Month, because we are wrapping it up, I would like to honor a woman that helped me stay on and move up in radio, Miss Thea Mitchum. Now, that is currently DJ Envy's top boss. She's a boss, a big boss from iHeart. I'll give you her exact title. Thea Mitchum is the Executive Vice President of Programming and the Program Director for Power 105, New York, Chicago, Philly, Boston, DC, and Baltimore. I met her in Philly when I was coming off of the competing station. She was there an hour after I left that station to recruit me to go over to Power 99. And she was actually instrumental in getting me to Power 99 when I eventually did start there. So Thea, we appreciate you. Keep on keeping on, sister. You are a Miss Jones in the Morning Show reunion legend.
There you go.
All right, guys. Positivity Water is our sponsor. They're keeping us all up and positive. Let's get the show started. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, welcome to episode 8 of the Miss Jones Morning Show reunion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not going to front. I'm so glad you didn't tape on Sunday, though. I am so glad we didn't tape Sunday. I told my wife, I said, look, I haven't felt like this since my daughter went to prom. So Jones was meeting up with Wendy, and you know, they have a history that's good, bad, ugly, nasty, beautiful, hugging, nasty. But anyway, I didn't know how it was going to go. So I said, Jones, you don't have to feel like you have to stay just in case you feel uncomfortable. I felt like I was talking to my 16-year-old. If you feel uncomfortable and they start doing things around that you don't like, you can leave. Even if you don't drink and drive, I'll come get you. That's what I told you.
He said that. I said, yes, Daddy. When Envy was by the phone, he was waiting because he knows.
But thank God you didn't call and everything was great. We were great. Gia was like, why are you by the phone? I said, just in case, you know Jones. She was like, okay. But we were ready to come get you. We was like, just in case, we're going to come get you.
Because it could have gone down at any moment. Because Wendy's crazy and my crazy. And we both said, she said, you know, we're a whole lot of crazy this weekend, right? So thankfully it went well. And then she actually, I was trying to post for you guys on my IG, which is Miss Jones Official. This is why y'all need to be checking out my IG page, because I was posting throughout the night when I got to Wendy's house, sneaking little moments, while she's having conversation with the other people in the restaurant. So you guys can still check out my IG if you didn't see those videos. But this morning, she actually mentioned our get up. Let's take a look.
Monday saved me. I can't live like that over the weekend. You know, it's like too much food. You know, my friend Jonesy came to town to see me, and then she spent the night. Social distance. But look, that's on my Instagram, and we went out to 2 different steakhouses. I said, Jones, I've got the plan. And then we can't go to clubs. We're not going to the movies. You know, we'll either sit in the house and just talk and gossip the whole time, or we'll go out. And so we went to one of the steakhouses, and I showed you the picture on the Instagram, and a lot of you were just like, a plate full of salad.
It was not just salad. She had eaten the blue cheese and the bacon. It was so good. That place,
Peter Luger's.
And she said that it was impossible for us to get a reservation at first. So she's like, Jones, I never do this. But this time I called And when the girl at the desk said that they were all booked, I said, "This is Wendy Williams. I'm a talk show host." And the girl goes, "Okay, hold on," and got the big boss. And that's who gave us the reservation. So shout out to the big boss. I think his name is Tommy. Yeah, his name is Tommy. I said, "Are you on Power? Are you coming back to Power?"
So Jones, why did y'all go to 2 steakhouses? I was confused. Y'all went to Peter Luger's and then another steakhouse?
That was on cows on top of cows. God damn. Like what?
Originally, we were going to the second steakhouse, and then she was going to take us to Peter Luger's for a dessert because she said they are like known for their dessert. But then when she found out that they close at 9:30, she said, "There's nowhere we're going to be done eating and drinking at the other steakhouse." So then Tommy said, "Why don't you come here before, and I'll have a whole spread out for you and your friend," because she said, "My friend's coming in from out of town. I want to show her a good time and make it special." So that's why we wound up going there first. But listen, all we had at that place was the salad and the martinis. Not the martinis, the martinis, because baby, they were so delish. Oh my God. And then when we left there, we went to the Strip House Steakhouse. It was so good. The ambiance was good until dude next to me started coughing, and I had to like get with him a little bit. That's also on my IG, one of my IG lives, the confrontation with me and the cougher.
I saw that. I thought that was crazy. Like she legit got into it with this guy about him sneezing. I'm like, what is she doing?
Don't be coughing. You got to cough. Come here. Let me do the Heimlich maneuver, nigga.
Yeah. Jonesy was like, "Fuck your allergies." I can't help it.
Right, but look, all right. So, like, thank you, Wendy. And then she called me a little while ago while I was taking Shay to football, and she's like, "We have to do it again." So look forward to weekend 2 at Wendy's. Weekend at Wendy's part 2. But what do you guys do now when people sneeze and cough and all that shit around y'all?
Go to Wendy's house for the next weekend. I go right back to Wendy's house. I'm like, fuck this.
It's a new day.
To Wendy's.
But it's a new day. Every cough ain't a allergy cough. And even though I have both my shots, that still doesn't right.
So you're good. You're good. Yeah.
But you literally was hollering at the guy. You held up the barrier of towels and say, "What are you doing?" And then poked it. I'm like, "What?" Like,
oh,
wow. Legit hollered at the guy.
Because he kept on coughing. He coughed 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4.
And then it was more and more and more. She was a black Karen.
I was. Oh my God, I really was. Yeah, I was. But oh well.
Yeah.
Coughing. You better go to the bathroom or make them tears run down your eye. You better hold all coughs and sneezes. No, that's bad. That's so selfish. But I was with Wendy. I was like, fuck it. We got we're in the middle of the room. We got the best seat in the house. Stop that motherfucking coughing, nigga.
Motherfucker, if you wink again, wink one more time. It's going down.
I'm just glad it ended good. I'm just glad it ended good. Because it could have went either way. And all weekend, I had sweaty palms the whole weekend. So I'm glad it ended well.
Because because Envy, you remember the reason why we fell apart was because of that whole murder plot that was in the newspapers and on the news stations about her and her husband, ex-husband now, Kevin, trying to have me murdered.
Right.
So I love how she slid it in though, because it wasn't the lead. When I got to her apartment, we were hugging, but she just slid it in. She was like, "By the way, Jones, that whole thing about Kev trying to have you murdered, he wasn't trying to have you offed. You know how like someone pisses you off and you're like, I could kill her. That's what he said. He wasn't actually like hiring a hitman." And I said to her, "I get it, but what if someone that was trying to win his graces, one of these stupid little kids out here, would have actually killed me so that they could go to Kevin and be like, 'Yo, I got rid of that problem for you.'" And she's like, So she,
Envy, shut up, because everybody just shut up.
She understood that the severity of what it could have been, and I didn't want to bring the moment down, but I had to let her know that was like some real cornball shit.
It is good, yeah.
But then once the martinis started coming in,
Hey.
hey,
All
I'm gonna
right,
have
hey.
some positivity water.
Okay.
Nice.
Get the positivity water.
So yeah,
Every
so
once in a while, you just happen to just spit it out. You're like, yo, I'm about to murder. Never mind. No. I'm leaving. No, sorry.
All right, that was the past. If
Yes,
that's her memory and that's how she remembers, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
right.
just know there was 5 other people in that room. But if that's what she remembers, that's fine.
Yeah, I feel like I've been shitted on worse by less, so I'm good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show. Envy,
Yes.
what's up with did you get I asked you to book did you book Joe? Did you get to talk to Joebuddens to come on the show?
Yeah, I spoke to Joe. You said Joebuddens or Joe Biden? I thought you wanted Joe Biden. Or did you want Joe Biden?
You talked to Joe Biden. Wait, you talked to Joe Biden's people?
You wanted Joe Biden?
Wow.
I mean,
wait, what?
Biden is cool, but I really wanted Joe Biden.
Wait.
He's talking to Joe Biden. So you rather Joe Buttons over the president
of the United States, the one that
America?
we all broke our necks to vote for, so we could get that man out of office?
I like Joe Biden. He's cool, but I was thinking like,
wow.
Yeah, I kind of wanted.
Wow.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, Joe Biden, my nigga. Joe Biden, she doesn't want you anymore. She prefers Button over you. Sorry, maybe next time.
I mean, he's busy anyway.
He had to get those stimmy checks out. Yes, he's quite busy.
Right. And find a place for the kids.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes,
Find a
please.
place for the kids. He's busy, and he's never had a mixtape. He's busy. Don't worry.
But
Get him out of here.
If you can't get Joe Buttons and all we can get is Joe Biden, I'll take him.
All we can get is Joe.
All we can get is all right.
No, not like that. I'm just saying, like our show is like Joe Buttons. You know?
You see what happens when you trip up the steps one time? Everything changed. Everything changed. Everything changed. Who ain't never trip up steps?
3 times.
Yo, he wouldn't stop. Like Joey B. At a certain point in my drunken stupors, I know the first trip, I now have to slow down. He tried to regain his composure. I'm going as fast as possible. No, bitch, you're not. Stop. Excuse the bitch. I apologize. I apologize.
You just called the president a bad joke.
I did. I got carried away. He's tripping.
He's been called.
I'm tripping.
Oh my God.
I'm tripping right now.
You're gonna be tripping when Secret Service knock on that door.
I can't. All right, easy. Please. Those are algorithm words. Enough. Yeah. All right, so the Biggie movie that we were supposed to talk about last week. In all honesty, I got the Biggie thing here, but I still didn't get to. Yeah, but I still didn't watch it. So I'm just gonna let you guys go.
Really?
Yeah, just go. Because we promised everybody. So go talk about it.
No, Jonesy, you were in the damn video. You were in the video at the
Big Papa.
With Big Papa, with the most legendary video he ever did. You have not watched it yet.
You know, you've done one video.
Wow.
You've done
one video. You've done them all. See what one weekend with Wendy will do for you? My confidence level is up to here.
It's like, it's not 2 more chances. It's 1 more chance. Fuck it. Like, it happened. Oh my God.
But is there anything special about the movie that we didn't see already? Like, really?
But it was well put together. I thought that they did a really nice job. As someone who grew up in the same neighborhood, it was real kind of nostalgic to see, old school Fulton Street, old school St. James, Franklin Avenue, so that was really, really nice. And I think that there was some things that were added to this documentary that we hadn't seen. We didn't see it from his mother's perspective. We didn't have the perspective of his uncle, the Jamaican influence on him. His grandmother was in the documentary. And so it was really good. I thought that it was well put together and really good. But I had a couple of questions.
Uh-oh.
I had a couple of questions.
Biggie's
So
not here to answer, but I'll
no,
try my best.
Yeah, you act like we was gonna zoom him in or
Right,
something.
I have
Like,
a couple of
yo,
questions.
I got a
send
couple of
Biggie his
questions.
link.
now, Michael Shawn, you saw it, correct?
Yes, I did.
Now, did you have any questions?
Of course, I did. I mean, you
Y'all want us
said
to
it.
guess or y'all gonna tell us?
No. You said
Right. Get
no.
to
Okay,
it already.
I'll get straight to it. You
Go
said
ahead.
that it wasn't from his mother's perspective. I kind of disagree because Little
Hmm.
Kim still wasn't in it.
Lil Kim wasn't in it?
No.
At all.
Little Kim
Wow.
still wasn't
Nope.
in it. And at a certain point, you always say no disrespect intended, but F it, it's disrespect. Take it the way you want to take it. I want to know, to me, Little Kim had the most intimate relationship out of everybody with Biggie.
Mm.
You can call it a side chick. You can call it whatever you want to call it. I want to hear her. I want to hear her opinion on what went on. I want to hear her version. And I want to know why she catches this shade so crazy.
Well, your question might be answered. I don't know if I'm even supposed to say this or not, but I'll go out on a limb because Wendy's doing a Little Kim biopic, or at least she wants to.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
That'll be good.
That'll be interesting.
That's weird she wasn't in this one because, you know, Faith didn't have anything to do with it. So it wasn't like the wife was hating on it. It was all Junior.
Faith was in it.
Faith, yeah,
But Faith was in it.
Faith is in it.
Yeah, but Faith
But
was
she
against
told-
it. Yeah,
Right. That's what she told. Remember when we booked her for the show?
Mhm.
She said, "Don't ask me anything about it because I really don't have anything to do with it." And there's some little pushback. She said that.
Faith is in it more than once.
Oh, really?
Talking in an interview more than once. That was one of the other questions that I had. I thought she didn't have any parts in it. She's in it.
Mm.
Yeah. And we saw some other behind the scenes footage that, like, if you're not part of the camp, you had never seen before, live footage of concerts. I thought that was kind of dope.
Was Charlie Baltimore in it? Charlie Baltimore, was she in it?
Stop playing.
Come
Stop playing
on.
right
No,
now.
I'm just asking. She was part of Biggie's life.
Yes.
She's a big
I'm
part of
asking.
his life.
I'm
Big
not
shout
saying
out to
because-
Charlie Baltimore.
Yeah, shout out to Charlie.
Really?
You're absolutely
exactly.
right.
Tiffany
You-
Lane.
You're absolutely right. She was not in it.
She wasn't in it either? Okay.
Nope.
Nope. No mention.
Philly's finest, Charlie Baltimore, and her lovely model-esque daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's interesting. So you know what that means? Once, like, now that the conversation is, why didn't Kim say something? Why didn't they talk to Charlie Baltimore? Why didn't they? Now there's room for these people to do their own little, I don't know, YouTube documentary, made at home movies or something.
Why
Because, you
not?
know, Charlie was signed to Biggie. Charlie was signed to Biggie. You
The
know,
commission, they were on their way.
Undies, I think, wasn't it Undies or something like Undies Entertainment?
She was, and actually, I was on her first album.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
On 2 songs, actually. Yep. Still
Yeah, but-
fighting for royalties. Wait, stop.
Still
Full
fighting
circle.
for royalty.
Yeah, that whole thing, that whole Biggie, Bad Boy in the movie? Were they mentioned?
Yeah, Diddy was in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
Diddy
seen
was
Diddy
in it.
promoting
Diddy
it, so I
was
figured
in
Diddy
it.
was in it.
Lil C's, you know, different family members, and everyone was
What
in
about
it.
Cameron or the Locks or Mase?
Because they're kind of extensions to the family. Because I wanted to
Yeah.
actually play
No.
our remember our interview with Mase
Mhm.
after he left hip hop and he came back as like the Minister
Mhm.
Mase or Reverend Mase,
Yep.
or I don't know exactly. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I
Pastor
wanted to get
Mase.
into Pastor Mase. I wanted to get into that because I'm sure people that know would like to hear it again, and those that didn't, they're here for it. I remember asking him if he had any beef with the guys, Cameron or Jim Jones, Dipset. I remember asking him that. Let's take a listen.
One thing happened, and I'm gonna be straight to the point. We were actually in I think it was Hit Factory, and I did this song with Cam called Horse and Carriage. Everybody knows it. I did this song, and then, you know, I asked him that, you know, that I be paid for doing a video and doing a song with him.
Why would you think
So
that?
I was telling Cam, you know, either you get the money or I get the money, or we split the money. But being that we're some young dudes from Harlem, we're going to get this money, and we're not going to let, you know, these guys from Brooklyn take the money. Because me and Cam, we played basketball together. We cried when we lost together. I knew him when he had the flat top. You know, he knew me when I had the bald head. We was, 110 pounds. So we knew each other way, way back. So it was really like, I helped him get his deal. I got him his deal. I got him the 600 that he first had, so a lot of things
Was that
I've
with The
done.
Rock or was that with Epic?
No, that was with Undias.
On
So
Epic.
at that time, I took him to Big House, got him his deal, brought him on the road with me, paid him and Jimmy Jones to go on do shows with me.
Jim Jones is on the phone. You want to talk?
Yeah, I would love to talk to him.
Bring him up in the room.
Hot97.com.
Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
What's up?
Nothing much. Mase is here. You wanted to speak to him?
Yeah. What's poppin'? Where you at?
Right here.
Jimmy, you're on the line. You're on live. You're on
you
live.
talking foolish early this morning.
Who talking foolish?
Why you don't tell the people the truth? What's
Tell
up
them
with
the
that
truth
book?
about what?
Let's start with the book. You was fabricating the book.
What's fabricated about the book?
My man publishing money. Don't you owe him some money? You saying people's name on your book. Second of all, we went on the road with you, yeah, but we left because you wasn't giving us no money, so we went and got money. And right now, we the Scissor Boys, $250 million. You ain't heard? Hot97.com.
I wasn't giving y'all money.
That's you on the line, Beffa?
Yeah, that's me on the line.
That's you, Beffa?
Yeah, that's me on the line.
You already know why you left Harlem. R.I.P. Baby Man and R.I.P. Pop Lottie. That's why you left Harlem. You ran up out of there, Beffa.
I
Where's
moved
your
from Harlem
congregation
before
at?
that.
Did you have a congregation in Atlanta? Did you leave your congregation down there? Or did
No,
you
sir.
backslide?
No,
Which one,
sir.
Beffa? Because you're saying, this is me. I don't care what you say on the radio, but this is me. I know you.
I know you too, sir.
Don't play with me, brother. Ain't nothing changed. You know, I put you in my goofy category. Off with your goofy. Don't play with me, man. Ain't nothing changed.
God
God
forgive Jimmy.
What happened with, tell the people what happened with Lottie. Did Lottie escort you out of Harlem before?
All right, I need to find out.
Huh?
Who are these people that would? Who are these?
Baby made and Pop Lottie. Ask them about that.
Next interview. Hot 97 morning show.
It's Hot 97, the official #1 station for hip hop
Can I address that?
and R&B, and Mase is here. Yeah, of course. If you just tuned in, Jim Jones just called and said some things to Mase. A lot of things.
It's actually, like even in a book, when you write a book, you write things from your perspective. I said what actually I believe to be truth to me, even from the things in Harlem. I'd already had a place in Atlanta. Nobody made me leave. You know what I'm saying? I even addressed that in a record. A lot of things happen.
But can I just say
people
something?
get killed in Harlem all day, like even when a friend of mine named Lottie got killed, it really had nothing to do with a chain. A chain was the end result of the beginning of it. One dude got cut. My boy Lottie got cut. So that started the problem. It was not a chain that was taken. What started, he got cut. Then a chain was taken. Then he went to get the chain back. And a lot of things that transpired from that. And, I took Lottie with me to Atlanta. He got born again. And I told him, don't go back to New York. Let's just chill, man. Let's just have a different life. Because, people grow up and people mature, man. It's like what they talking about is nonsense, man. I really don't have no time for that.
I saw you behind the scenes just now when we were after the phone call. You were praying.
I was praying actually for Jimmy because he don't, I love them dudes, man. And it's just sad when people don't understand.
Cam is on the phone actually now. Would you like to take that call privately?
Yeah, I would. I mean, however he would like to talk. I just don't want to talk about no nonsense, Like, want to know how people doing, how their family doing.
Yo.
Good morning. How you doing?
Yo, what up?
What up?
Yo, I'm just saying, why are you talking about 50,000? You was gonna split and we was going to Cancun. Like, just tell the truth. Like,
I didn't talk about like me
I
and you
just
splitting
Mase, it was no
50,000 for
Cancun. There was no split money involved. And
No,
then
I
on
didn't
top of that,
actually-
you just called me last week and asked to do an album together. You ain't say nothing about that, did you?
That's not the question I was asked.
All right. You said, what's up with you and Cam? Tell them how you called my phone last week and said you want to do an album with me.
Which would actually be a good look.
I said the people at Sony wanted to do an
No,
album.
you didn't say
That's not
that.
the
You're
question.
lying. See, that's why I can't talk to you. You said, let's do an album. You got a deal. We all call it blah, 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 whatever. I'm just not into the
Like,
lies. I'm not
have-
erratic and crazy. I'm just into the truth. And that's it. Like, you talk about this, only thing you did, yes, you took me to Big House and you broke out on everybody and left. And that's what you're going to do again. I'm not stupid. Like, that's what you do. You feel me? So I'm just saying, like, just tell the truth. If you're going to talk about something, tell the truth. Don't talk about 50,000 in Cancun and we was going to split it and you said this is business. None of that occurred. None of that happened.
Well, actually, he said that there was $50,000 he was asking you for to appear in the horse and carriage video.
Me and him never discussed anything. That may have been true. Me and him never had a verbal conversation about any of that. So at the end of the day, my thing is, when you left, we did what we had to do. We got it popped. You come back and say what you want to say and lie about it. Like, you talk about business. Where's the publisher for putting people's name in the book? You put people's name in your book and tell people business like you didn't, like people want their business out there. If you want the truth, read your own book. How about that? And then they'll tell you what's the truth. I read some of your book and they got somewhat the truth. But business is business. Where's my publishing? You can't put people's names and lives and so on and so forth without authorization.
You can?
That's business.
Can you get, so you get sued for that, I guess?
You can, but I wouldn't take it there because I'm not a chump like that. You feel me? But yeah, I could take it to that point if I want to get my lawyers involved. They already asked me about that. And I said, no, I'm not on it like that. But at the end of the day, you talking business this and business that. We made a quote, like, let me tell you something. Far as the most business done, we're going to make $150 million off liquor by December. That's business. All this music and y'all running around, hyped to come back and music. No, music is whack. That ain't even no real money. I just do it because I'm nice. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I just want you, Mase, to sit back and tell the truth, brother. You know, I wish you the best. I hope you do good in your career.
All I said was about 50,000, and that wasn't
me and you didn't have a
compensated.
conversation about that. I'm not saying you didn't.
I didn't say that I had this conversation with you.
Cancun trip that you just said. Me and you never talked about splitting it. Me and you never had a $50,000 conversation. So for you to sit up here and lie, that's a lie, and you're irreverent. You're irreverent on the radio telling lies.
We didn't talk about no Cancun. We said that the people at the record company will take the money and go to Cancun.
You said rap is the devil and you're rapping?
When did he say that?
At his speeches at church. At his church, when he does his speeches, rap is the devil and blah, blah, blah. I saw it on tape, and you're rapping. It's on tape.
Do you feel that way, that rap is the devil?
No, not actually.
My God.
Cam, can you hold on a second?
Go get Jim Jones' album. The Reverend's lying up there, man. I wish you the best of luck, though. You have a beautiful career and a beautiful life, baby. Stop lying.
Wow.
Well, actually, in defense of the statements Cam made, I believe you did say that you guys, when he came to you to ask you to appear in the video, you asked for $50,000, and you guys had even discussed, or you had told him, you gotta pay me because if you don't pay me,
I can't. This is worse than Superhead, because now I don't even feel a way about Kirk Franklin cussing out his son.
I remember that day, and I remember how sad Mase looked. So, Mase came. This was his return. This was his first interview. Of course, he had to go by Miss Jones, and he was excited. And then when Jim called, I just remember, and Cam called, he just went, like, all the energy came out of him. He was sad. He looked like he just wanted to cry. He just wanted to hug him. Like, you really felt bad for him. But I have so many questions for Mase to this day. Like, you were a pastor. You were a reverend, right? You came back, and, you didn't just do Christian music. You started My Gun Go Ping Ping as the doors go ting ting. Like, how do you go back and forth? What, did you not make enough money in the church, and you wanted to rap, and then you went back to rap to make some money? I see Mase all the time.
So wait, you're saying, because I've been in the house 12 years a slave. So you're saying after the whole Minister Mase thing, he made a return to hip hop with the My Gun stuff?
Yeah, remember he was signed to G Unit. He signed to 50 Cent.
To G Unit?
Yes, he was part of G Unit.
Y'all think Jesus is a punk. That's what y'all got. Y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Being out here in Texas where I'm at, being around these pastors, Mase was acting more like pastors right there in that interview than y'all know.
Wow.
So I'm just going to say that.
Wow.
I'm sorry, no, I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
Was his comeback successful?
No, I don't think his comeback wasn't successful. He came back and people knew his name. He went on the road, he went on tour, but he wasn't the Mase as before. Mase is still dead nice. Lyrically, he's a dope rapper. He was one of my favorite rappers. I just have questions, like honest questions, like, because I take, religion and God and spirituality real. So when somebody says, I don't want to do this no more, I respect it. But then when you come back, it's like, I just have like, how do you go back and forth? How do you seesaw? And it's not that I, hate the man. I got questions, And I see Mase all the time. I see him in the airports. I usually see him in Atlanta. Like, we usually doing shows, like I'm passing each other. And I always wanted to know. But that day, I just know he was sad.
Yeah, he was. He was very quiet.
He was calm the whole time.
And very, very still.
But what did he think was going to happen? Like, it was just Miss Jones in the morning, right? This is what the show was.
Okay.
So, I do remember him being like completely melancholy and he was done after that. But like, what did you expect?
I don't know.
I want to know who didn't have that damn hotline number at Hot 97.
Word. Everybody
who didn't? Like, it was like call waiting. Like, who didn't? Like, hello, Kwame, you cannot have this number, Kwame. There's no way you have this.
Wait, thinking of Kwame Jones, do you remember this story? I know we're going off topic. Do you remember when, God rest him dead, when I said something about uglier than Craig Mack? Right? And then Craig Mack was outside the station waiting for me at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I remember that. I remember that.
Do you remember that? And Craig Mack was going to whoop my ass and drag my ass all around that station. Do you remember that?
He was not going to do all those things. He just wanted to have a talk with you.
No, Envy.
Yo,
Craig Mack used to pop. I know we in the no segue zone. No segue. Craig Mack would pop up. And one morning, you know how you had to put your hoodie on? This was the first job I ever had to put my hoodie on before I walked into the damn station. Like, you had to throw your hoodie on because it was going to be somebody lingering outside.
It's all at 5 o'clock in the morning.
At 5 o'clock in the morning, my little 5'7", 157. Well, I was fat then. Anyway, me and Jay are walking, and this dude's like, yo. He's like, yo. And I'm like, here we go. Here it goes. They're going to have me on RIP t-shirts, all because I had to work at this goddamn station, right? And he took his hoodie off and it was Craig Mack. And Craig was like, I'm friends with Jonesy. Now, everybody I've ever seen in my life in New York says they're friends with Jonesy.
Yeah.
And he got this real look on his face, like, take me up there. And I realized that I have a decision to make. He's like, I'm really friends. I said, I don't know you. And I said, I'm going to take him up there. If Jonesy really doesn't know him, I have fucked it up for everybody. I was like, this is going to be a bad morning if she's not. And then when I brought him up, your smile lit up and I was like, I done did good. And then y'all.
But you know why? It's so crazy you brought this up, MV. Now, I don't even know how we got here because Mike, that morning that you brought him up, I had a dream about Craig Mack the night before, and I was about to talk about it on the show that day.
Wow.
So when I saw him, it was like seeing a ghost. I was like, he was like, what? And I said, I dreamed about you last night, and I can't remember the dream now, but it was like a real dream. And then here he is, random. I hadn't spoken to him since, what video was that? I don't even know, but wow, yeah, this is creepy.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Wendy's now. Safe place.
See?
But I forgot he was outside waiting for me. Hood on, same way. Hood on. He was like, Envy, let me talk to you for a second. I'm looking like, he was like, uglier than who? I said, you know we be joking. He said, I don't find that funny. I said, Craig, you know we be joking, man. I'm like,
come on, Craig.
I said, come on, Craig.
You know the joke, Craig.
I said, you know the joke.
He's a mess.
He's like, all right, man, I don't take that funny. I'm like, I said, I gotta go though. Jones is waiting, but I gotta go.
Who wakes up that early in the morning because somebody called you ugly? Like, I would meet you at 3 in the afternoon, but goddamn, 5 in the morning.
Goddamn right.
Look, when I tell you something, when we said something, who could sleep? Who could sleep after you done said something about somebody on our show? It was that big and like it was that impactful.
Yeah.
Thank you to the listeners, because you guys are the ones that gave us all of the everything and the impact to be number one time after time after time, beating Elvis and beating Steve Harvey, and before him they had a multiple. We beat everybody a lot, so thank you all. We appreciate you.
And not only did we beat him, we didn't have the same amount of funds and the same amount of everything that they had. They had marketing, they had real shows, real editors, real everything. We put this together and just made it work. There was no marketing budget in the fourth quarter. No, we did no. We were our own marketing budget. We were our own club. We did our own research with research. I was in the clubs writing notes down. Like we did that shit ourselves. There was
that's facts.
Nothing. Mm-hmm.
That's facts. And research got her name because we used to make jokes. We'd say stuff on air and a caller would call in and go, "That's not true. You guys just be saying stuff." And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, we have a research department." Research? And she'd be like, "Yes, ma'am." Right. Remove producer hat, put on research hat. And just like she's always giving the facts here, she would start giving the facts then. Yeah, you're right, Envy. We were like self-made.
That's right.
And there was no social media push.
None.
We were the social media push. Us and that hotline number.
The hotline number, yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. And you know what? Big shout out to Queen's Flips, because I'm gonna do his show tomorrow.
Okay.
Nice.
That's gonna be
nice.
That would be bigly and hugely fun. And then next Sunday, guess who's coming on our show?
Who?
Mano, the hand of God.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The hand of God.
That's a good one. That is.
And then later on, after he leaves our show next Sunday when we tape, I'm going to do his show next Sunday night.
That's gonna be great.
Nice.
That's good.
Dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mano's a good guy. Most people don't know when Mano got out of jail. Me and Mano didn't like each other at first because what Mano was doing. Yeah, Mano was threatening every DJ to play his record. So he was threatening to say I'm gonna slap every DJ that don't play his record. And you know me, I'm when you threaten me, it makes me not want to play it even more. So I was like, fuck him, I'm not playing him. And it just so happened the street dudes that he knew were the street dudes that I knew. And we became real close where we went out to the clubs every night. So Mano was kind of like, we went out every night to the point where I remember one time, we'll save it with Mano, but Mano and Jim Jones almost got into a fight. And I was part of it. I was on Mano's side.
God. Save it.
Taking my jewelry off and everything.
Save it, Emmy. Save it for next week. Oh my God. Yeah, this is exciting.
That's good. Go ahead, Joan. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say Mano plays too much. Because remember, he used to always come up there flirting hard. Well, Mano, it's been 12 years.
Oh God.
I'm just saying. And he said, "Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Go back to Benzino."
Go back to.
We should make a list of the top females in the industry that Mano allegedly has sex with.
Okay.
That'd be fine. Then we can get him to answer it. Yeah.
And then you can ask him, just say yes or no. I'll send you the list.
SB already got the list. Okay.
Oh,
this is Envy's way. Look, this is Envy's way of being messy. Indirect mess.
Throw it to Michael Shawn. Michael Shawn, I send you the list.
He said, "Yo, Mike, my G, I got this great idea. We're gonna do the top 5.
Don't play around, Mike. Don't play around.
No. I played. Thank God for Zoom. I ain't gonna be in that studio in his face. Be right on this Zoom with a restraining order. I ain't got no friends in them streets. The hands of God.
Yeah. Hi, for those of y'all that don't know who Mano is, he had a big song back then called "Hi Hater." You see me, I hate her. And then I'm sure he's had big hits throughout the years.
His biggest one was All the Above with
All the Above with T-Pain. Yeah.
Yes.
NFL used it, NBA used it, everybody was using that.
So so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my story about Mano almost beating somebody up in front of me, and I saw the eyes I've never seen before.
Oh, there's a zillion of them stories with Mano.
But I'd never been. You used to it, Envy. You in the streets. When I saw it, I was afraid.
Mano was quick that hand of God. Mano was quick to use that hand. Like you never boop boop boop. You go there, and by the time you finish your drink, the guy's on the floor. Mano's like, let's go to another club. But like, God damn, Mano.
Wow, he's about that life.
Yeah, he changed though. He's evolved.
I know he has. He really has.
Don't go evolving too much. I like a little chokeation, Mano.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
What else was on our list?
So Sharon Osbourne, if y'all familiar with the story.
Oh, the racist chick.
Well, she's defending her friend Pierce Morgan, who's perceived as being a racist. So we actually
racist of my racist is a racist.
We actually have the clip. Check it out.
I I feel even like I'm about to be put in the electric chair because I have a friend who many people think is a racist, so that makes me a racist. And for me, at 68 years of age, to have to turn around and say, I ain't racist. What's it got to do with me? Okay, how can I be racist about anybody? How can I be racist about anybody or anything in my life? How can I?
Well, I
Well,
tell you,
what?
we'll be right
Well,
back.
what?
We have more topics, so don't go away.
And I think we should stop this. I will ask you again, Cheryl.
Yes.
I've been asking you during the break. I am asking you again, and don't try and cry, because if anyone should be crying, it should be me. This is the situation.
Yes.
You tell me where you have heard him say, educate me, tell me.
Bitch, it is not our job to educate every white person that has microaggressions or straight up aggressions or straight up racist antics and perpetuate them. Okay? That is not our job. You know better. You know what the fuck you do, because your people been doing this to colonizers from day fucking one. This whole entire country was based upon violence, racism, fascism, right? Research, is that the right word?
Fascism.
Fascism.
Fascism. FASCISM, bitch. I may not know the meaning, but I know what it's.
She did that spelling bee shit. Can you use that in a sentence, please?
See? Anyway, yeah, that was way too much. And if Cheryl Underwood had that same energy, it wouldn't be no hiatus. So what's up, CBS? What kind of game is that? Cheryl ass would have been fired, done, and gone. I should be the one crying. For what?
How about this, Jones? The hypocrisy of this whole thing is that now they are claiming they're going to fire her, but she will be getting a huge settlement. So she
why?
get
Why y'all always compensate the perpetuators? Is that the right word? Research?
Yes, that's a good one. Yes.
Or was it the perpetrators?
both. You can use
Both.
it. You can use both of those.
Okay, all right,
That's a double. That's
Double-sided.
double score in Scrabble. You killed it. Oh, you killed it right there, girl. You my partner.
Shoot.
Well, they're
on the defense.
They're on week 2 of the hiatus, and I did see that report, Michael Shawn, that they're saying they're going to fire her, but they got to pay her out the rest of her contract. And you know,
no. Why doesn't she? Sorry to interrupt. Why doesn't Cheryl say that that Sharon created a hostile work environment? Because we all saw it. And if you do that, that's against like isn't that against like the ethics clause that you sign when you sign with these big networks?
That's if she signed an ethics clause, because sometimes that's taken out. Especially if you have a good attorney, a good lawyer, you could get a lot of that stuff taken out, especially if you go a little less than what you're worth. So let's say she's worth 30 million, be like, you know what, I'll take 24 million, but I don't want the ethics clause taken out, and you can't fire me. And if you do, I get paid out my contract.
You have an ethics clause in yours?
No.
Because you know your mouth.
Just in case. Because what they try to do is they try to say not just on radio. So if I say something off radio, like if I say something here, they could pull it up and be like, this is against ethics. You know what I mean? Or if I say something on my live, they could say that. So you want that clause taken out where they could fire you, but you still get paid out your contract.
Gotcha.
But can that show survive without her being the lead? She's actually the lead.
Yeah.
What?
She's a freaking old piece of dinosaur poop. Poop.
Just say dinosaur.
Poop. That's the stay-at-home mommy.
You went hardcore. You was in the streets till the poop.
Well, who's on that show now? Who does the show now? No, Cheryl.
Who even knows? It's
Eve
just random
left.
chicks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Eve left. Who else?
They need me to come and replace.
I was just
somebody.
gonna say that. I mean, if you need somebody that's good, that's smart, that's young, that can talk that shit and won't back down for nobody, I think you should put Miss Jones in that chair.
And I can use 2 big words in one sentence.
Yes,
What can she?
Envy. Let's make a call over there. Change your voice. I need you to sound like Sharon Osbourne and say, I know my perfect replacement. That bloody Jonesy.
What accent was that? That was a little Jamaican, a little West Indian.
That was everything, yo. That was Queens.
Everything was in that one.
With poop.
Poop. Dinosaur poop you.
Yeah, right. Dinosaur poop. Where did that even come from? Dinosaurs poop. Listen, I need that gig. I need to be on that because I heard the reel is on its way really out the door because Nick Cannon will be following up Wendy with a talk show.
Really?
Wait. Was I not supposed to say that?
I mean, they've been talking, and Nick Cannon been talking about this talk show that they were doing
Yeah.
it. They just didn't give a date or when it was coming on or what time or anything like that.
Okay, so it's starting April 6th. No, I don't know.
Jeez.
Around that time, I think, or the 24th or something
Shout
like
out to
that.
Nick Cannon. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Those shows need a reboot. All of them. The View, The Real, all of them.
But remember, Nick went all the way down when he made those anti-Semitic comments, or what they deemed to be anti-Semitic comments, and they banished him. So imagine the ring and whatever else he had to kiss to get back on network TV.
Yeah, he apologized. But one thing I say about Nick that's unlike everybody else is Nick fucks with the young comedians. A lot of the
He
comedians
really
coming up,
does.
he
Yeah.
fucks with them and he gave them a shot. So I know they tried to bring Wild 'N Out back, I'll say allegedly, without Nick hosting. And all the comedians was like, nah, we're not doing this without Nick. And you don't get that too much. You don't get that
loyalty.
too much. Right. So, I mean, they almost had to bring Nick back because he had all the young comedians that were coming up. He gave him a shot. He gave him a chance. So you're not going to go against Nick. So they gave Nick a shot. And that's what it should be in this industry. It shouldn't be, you know, you let one person go and then somebody be like, okay, well, she's gone. I'm taking it. No, it shouldn't be like that at all. It should be like, no, I'm riding with my folks, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to the 95 South boys. Shout out to them. Because they held them down.
DC Young Fly. They wanted DC Young Fly to replace Nick Cannon. And he said no. He said, nah, Nick Cannon, he gave me a chance. He gave me an opportunity. I ain't gonna do that to bro. And I respect that because a lot of people wouldn't have done that.
I respect that too. That's a big deal. So that's sort of like what Dave Chappelle, when Dave Chappelle was having his issues with the TV network and he told people to stop watching. But sadly enough, and oddly enough, it didn't work when Monique did it.
Yeah.
No.
I always felt bad. I felt bad for Monique because she made a mistake by coming out and really downplaying $500,000. But now that the guys are doing it and the male comedians are standing up for their situation, saying you're not paying. Now, mind you, I respect Dave Chappelle. He was right, but he signed a contract.
Correct.
He did sign a contract. They were in line with the contract. And when he stood up and said, no, I'm worth more than this, we all supported him. But when Monique did it, like she really turned into a punchline for the entire country. And I kind of feel bad for Monique in that way because she was really making common sense saying, I've done a lot being with the Queens of Comedy. No matter what you think about my comedy, I've done, my resume has a lot on it. And I should be making more money than $500,000. But now it was almost like she was the experimental rat that tried it and got shut down. And now everybody else has jumped on.
But was it her attitude? Because everybody loves Dave. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody loves Monique. She's a good look. I think Oprah saw her as a threat, honestly. And Oprah likes to control any talent that she brings in. Ask Ayanna. That's why Ayanna, on her first come out, she opted to go with Barbara Walters. Little did she know, Barbara was more of a controller than she thought. But Oprah, from what I understand, is controlling. So she probably couldn't take the energy of a Monique. But on top of it all, Monique got an Oscar. Like, how do we just?
That's true.
How do we just ignore the work that she put in? Give her money.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I love Monique, and every time that I've ever met Monique or talked to Monique, she's been gracious and great and no problems. But the first thing people will say is she has a bad attitude. That's the first thing you say. And you know, sometimes it's not just your talent; it's also how people want to talk to you and speak with you and be around you. Like when I say Dave, Dave fucks with everybody. Like politicians and other comedians and DJs
rappers
and musicians and rap. Like Dave is just a cool guy. He'll come to your show.
Yeah, but those
smoke,
are male. Those are male. You see, all the people you mentioned are male. You understand?
It's a different world.
It's a different world. We're still looking at women like we have to go above and beyond to seem agreeable and meanable. And if we oppose your vision for us, then we're deemed as being difficult.
That's true too.
Because if we like Monique in real life, like usually that's when you say she was nice on air, but behind the scenes, she was a bitch. If you're saying that behind the scenes, and I'm saying behind the scenes, and Mike's saying behind the scenes, she's always been cool. Come on now. Don't hold her business acumen against her. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking in general. And stop labeling women as difficult when they don't agree with your terms. Negotiate.
Negotiate.
100% correct. The biggest mistake Monique made, and it's ironic, was trying to air out Oprah. That was the biggest mistake. And it's crazy that another Black woman that you aired out turned into being one of the people that had the dominoes start falling, that we're not effing with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was horrible because I've never seen somebody win an Oscar and then have that much of a downfall afterwards.
Except for Jennifer Hudson. But
now, is there any truth to her husband being, the battery pack that caused a lot of this?
That's what people say. People say that as well. But it's they say that his business, the way he does business, is not conducive to a lot of people and what they want to do. But he should be looking out for his clients and his wife's best interests. You know what I mean? Regardless of who it is.
Yep.
That's what my manager does. That's what my assistant does. That's what the people around. They're looking out for my best interests. It's good cop, bad cop. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't get into business because I want them to be the bad guy. I'm the good guy. Oh, I didn't know my manager said that. He asked for how much? That motherfucker.
Let me talk to him. Right. Let me talk to him.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that envy voice. I love that. That's what he said. That ain't even envy. I don't know where he gets that character from. What? How dare he?
Oh, that's funny.
But it's true. It's true. And it's sad. And we'll be fighting this and amongst the other battles.
Right.
Did you guys ever think life would be this hard?
Adulting sucks.
Yeah. God, I could go back to 22.
Adulting is suck, but I tell you this much. I thank God every day that when we were doing the show and some of the crazy shit we were doing, it wasn't on social media.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Amen to that.
Like, I just thank God that it wasn't on social media because we did some shit.
Yep.
That shit. Some shit.
I mean, some shit that they'd be like, I think about now and I'd be like, goodness gracious, we'd have never got away with it then.
Yeah. But we took the chances.
We did.
We did.
We took the chances.
Right now, we all be living in a row house in Philly all together, all the different rooms. That was the case.
Not that there's anything wrong with row house living.
Nope.
Listen. Okay, Philly. Big shout out to Philly. You already know my heart. All right, so guys, that's it. We're going to play Catch the Beat next, so stay tuned for that. If you want to be a contestant, just email us at missjonesreunion@gmail.com. All of our IG handles will be right. There they go. And thank you to our sponsor, Positivity Water. It's Envy's company, so buy it.
Ooh, that's right. You can pick it up at Amazon or City Trends, and it's great. It has electrolytes, so if you're working out, the weather's starting to break, that's what you should get.
Absolutely. Okay, so once again, Tuesday, look for, I don't know if my Queen's Flip interview is going to be live. Just check for it throughout the week, and you can always catch me on Jones and After Dark on IG at Miss Jones Official. We usually kick off like after midnight randomly. Just check.
Before we go, can I get your thoughts on Quavo from the Migos? You got a load of time. Quavo from the Migos broke up with Sweetie. Envy, what's the story behind that? And it's something about somebody got lost a car or something?
Nah, they broke up. They were going together for a while. They broke up. He bought her a Bentley for Christmas, and it was rumored that he repossessed the car, but he came out and said he did not repossess the car. It's her car. He let it go. It's not her car. But that was the situation. But I'll be honest with you, if it's not my wife or my baby mother, I need that back.
I need that back.
Oh my God. It was a gift.
All right, just when I thought we were wrapping up the show. Envy.
It's a gift.
You got to be kidding me. Yeah, I'm with Envy 100%. I'm tired of people saying, well, it was a Bentley. I don't give a damn. It was a pre-owned Honda Civic, and the left window didn't go down. Bitch, give me my car back. It's my car. Like, this little boyfriend and girlfriend thing, it does not have the same weight as marriage. Give me, I don't care if it's a scooter. Give me my scooter back. Whatever I gave you.
That's just me. Or you got 20 months left on the lease and only 10,000 miles. So just make sure that you pay the lease every month and don't go over the mileage.
Okay, that's even fair. I could even live with that, but don't cause come on, just cause things went bad between us, don't like put me out like that. You know what I mean? No.
Now, Jones, let's be honest. I know there is a situation somewhere where you bought a boyfriend something, some Timbs, a jacket, a sweater, and y'all broke up. And I know you probably went back to that house to get it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the card should go back.
No, it's a
I don't know, but no, fuck all that. Fuck all that. It's a gift as long as we together.
That's right. We ain't together.
Thank you, Jonesy. That ain't nothing but rental property. It's rental. That's all it is.
Come on.
Once we gone, we take it back. You got to go.
But I have a question.
Yes.
So if it was a Bentley, right, that you got for me, but I'm paying the payments, do I still got to give it? Do I still have to give it back?
Nah, you paying the payments is you. That ain't me no more.
Okay, good. Then bitch, run that car.
Well, it depends who the name is in.
But But if it's under my name, you can just get in the mood at some time and screw me. Like you would just all of a sudden be paid to pay. I can't trust you because you went through my phone. Before you went through my phone, you should have looked at that car and be like, you know, you should have looked at the car. You should have looked at the car and be like, you know what? He needs his privacy. That's what you should have done. Goddamn privacy.
I don't even know.
Oh shit!
There's a lot going on in that household.
A lot. Before you look at my phone, ask yourself, can you buy a house like I bought you? Before you look at my phone.
I'm gonna just let you rock out.
I'm on my island because y'all be on Instagram all day talking about what y'all need from dudes. And I'm telling y'all young girls, once you extort yourself, you got the dick-stortion now. You being dick-storted because now whatever I gave you, I can take back. This is a seminar. Hit me at Mike Shawn Comedy. I continue the seminar.
You need to go on the road with Envy and his flipping houses seminar. Flipping houses, flipping hoes.
This just went so left.
Hey, goodness gracious.
Envy, when's the next? Shut up, Mike. When's the next seminar, Envy?
Next seminar is April 24th in Orlando, and then May 2nd in New Jersey, New York. We're gonna add Dallas, Houston, and Florida. I think Miami to the list. There's a lot of people that always hit me that want to know how to get into the home buying and using FHA and conventional loan and hard money loans, and there's nobody that they can trust. We don't charge people extra. We bring people to them, and we just want to see our people win. We just want to see minorities win. So if we can help, I'm going to help as much as possible. And the goal is to get one of these huge corporations, whether it's Lowe's or Home Depot or Discover Card or MasterCard, to basically fund everything where people can actually come for free and learn everything for free to give back. Since everybody wants to give back and help the minorities, that's what I really want. So that's the goal that we're trying to reach to.
And that would be a good look for those corporations too.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Tie themselves in with this program. That's a good look for them, especially when, was it Lowe's or Home Depot that's behind one of these Republican candidates that's like doing the most? I'll have to do my research. Can you do the research on that?
Got you. I think it's Home Depot, but I'll take care of it.
Okay. Yep. I think so too. But we'll have the actual research next week.
All right.
All right. So Holt, stay here, guys. Catch the Beat is up next. Have a great week. Hey, Daryl.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, welcome to this week's edition of Catch That Beat. So first, tell us where you're from.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
The Shy.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Southside. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So my sister's from Chicago, but she's not probably like, you know. Do you watch The Shy, first of all?
Yeah, so I was actually on the set 2 weeks ago because my major is post-production. So I had class over there and they was filming the beginning of the episodes over there.
Very nice.
Wow.
Okay, so do you feel like it's an accurate depiction of life in Chicago?
I mean, I don't...
Is it softer? Is it not is Chicago tougher, or is the story making it seem real rough?
Chicago is not that bad. Everybody think it's like, oh my God, we're violent.
No, y'all are.
Okay, it is. But then, we got like the, positive side and all that side. So
yeah,
they don't show as much violence. So they're not really showing like really Chicago, but
they're toning it down.
They trying to do a positive message.
Well, I tell you, when they had that girl disappear and be raped and held hostage for all that long time, out went the positivity for me.
Yeah.
I love The Shy. When is it coming back?
So they're filming right now. I think she said May 20 something.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, you're a little insider.
Mhm.
All right, so look, you know how to play the game, obviously.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to pick somebody to compete against. Jay Black, Mike Shawn, Research, or DJ Envy. DJ Envy.
I'm gonna choose Envy.
Good.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Shut up, Mike.
Good.
All right, the first songs by R&B artists in the 2000s. I think she might be from Chicago. I don't be knowing. How many beats can you catch this in?
I'm gonna say 4.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I could do it in 3.
Do it in 2.
Oh, not the 2.
We got it in 2. Then let's see.
Catch that.
Catch that. All right. Now play that, Jonesy. Okay.
Wow.
You got to play that again. I ain't gonna front. Play that again.
Look,
Really?
I don't even know.
They don't teach you that in post-production.
All right. I'm gonna give just a little more because I know it's a little struggling out there in the shy. Wait, what? What? All right.
The disrespect.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Look, I'm young.
Wow. No excuse.
I'm young.
He is young. I can catch that beat in the whole song.
I mean, because you older than me, you know, you gonna know all this.
Tay, you want to tell them?
It's Tweet, smoking cigarettes.
Why?
Yeah. Never.
Yeah, the only song I know about her is what's that song? Oops, oh my.
Yeah.
I told you, welcome to the B-side.
Damn it.
That was a tough one.
I told you, I don't be playing. All right, next song. You get one more. Talk amongst yourselves.
Who the fuck was gonna get Tweet? How the fuck
Nobody.
did you pull out Tweet?
Set up. Me and Tay got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tay.
Because y'all listen to this every day. I don't listen to that.
You real reckless.
All
I'm
right.
competitive, that's all.
I know. Because weren't you tearing it down in my Jones and After Dark?
Yeah.
Tearing it down. That's why I had to step my game up, boo.
Yeah, everybody was killing it until fucking Tweet came up.
All right, next song. Another female artist from the 2000s. And how many beats can you catch this in?
I'm going to say 3.
Did you not notice you ain't get the last one? How the fuck do you start at 3, homie?
I'm gonna let him go with 3.
Look.
Let him go with 3. Go ahead.
So catch this beat.
Hi, baby. Yeah.
Now, if you don't get this, because we went over this. I mean, not that we cheated. We went over this on the IG.
I ain't trying to be funny. That sounds like the same song.
This one's got me stumped.
I'm over here like,
Really? I'm gonna give you a little more.
Song?
I'm gonna give you a little more.
Here you go. Get this one.
Your flight left yet? I'm halfway there.
The whole song at that point.
Yep.
I know who the artist is.
No, shut up, mind your business research. No, you always jumping in. Nobody's battling you even.
You made this purposely hard for me.
Because I want you. No, I want you on our redemption show. I just came up with that.
Man,
what did you say? Khalees in the morning?
Yeah, that's why I said,
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Yeah, I was making.
Can't wait to see you.
And Nas just won a Grammy.
Yup, for best rap album.
Running late to the airport every time we do this. In my mind saying, should I go through this? All I see.
That's a cute little song.
You kissing me last time. Shut my eyes.
Do we give Daryl one more chance?
Sure.
Give him one more chance. Why not? Give him one more chance.
I thought he was going to be killing this.
Shut up. He's.
Yo,
See?
Daryl. Jay was your
First of all,
promoter
she got a
before.
little cheat. Look, she be playing songs that she don't even know. So, you know.
Now you turning to me.
I mean, look, because you know, you be playing the songs and we
But Daryl
should be on it.
But you know this, and you're the one saying, I'll catch that beat in one. What?
Exactly.
You know it's about to be difficult, and you jumping out the window on it.
All right. Next
Hey, I'm trying
song.
to be competitive, but it ain't working.
Hip hop will never be the same. This is from the 90s. How many beats can you catch this joint in?
5.
Thank you.
He's a little humble. He's a little humble now. Yeah.
Thank
Got
you.
3. Let's go. 3.
Queens done came out. Oh, Queens done came out.
Harold, I believe in you. Okay.
2.
Envy, I think
can't
you
get
should
this
go for
wrong.
it. Envy, I think you should go for it.
I mean, I'm gonna stay 2, but I'm gonna let him go 2. Let him go 2. Let him go 2.
Envy, I think you should go for 1.
All right, 1.
Now, Daryl,
Hey.
tell him catch that beat unless you say
Yeah,
I
he
don't
gonna
need no
catch-
music.
Catch me.
All right,
Catch
here
the
we
beat.
go. Here we go.
That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Look, Daryl.
Time is up.
One more chance. The time is up.
Wow.
Out of all the hard songs I got,
You said
DJ
give me
Envy
one
get
more
the-
chance. You said give me one more chance.
Wow.
I did what you asked, and now I'm still the bad guy.
Whoa,
Oh, no.
Thank you, Daryl. Ladies and gentlemen, I can never win. Hopefully you can. If you want to be a contestant, email us at missjonesreunion@gmail.com. We appreciate you. Make sure you check us out on our IG post. Daryl, I'll see you at Jonesing After Dark.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right,
Right.
Daryl.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Bye, guys. You too. Thanks for playing, Daryl.
Thank you.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Masked up, everything.
Okay, now.
All right, have a good one.
All right, man.